AI is killing the planet and turning sustainability leaders into climate change accelerators because AI is exacerbating one of the biggest challenges of the movement to protect the planet from the worst effects of mass fossil fuel pollution, and that's power demand. Google's increase in emissions last year alone was the equivalent of 38 coal-fired power plants. So let's explain how this works. One of the main things that fossil fuel advocates will argue is that we need fossil fuels because hypothetically turning off the gas pumps would stop the world, our internet, lights, transportation, healthcare. We can't do anything without power. And right now, most of the power comes from fossil fuels. Only a quarter of the energy we use is for electricity. A lot of things still need to burn fuel for power, manufacturing, cars, cooking, heating, and our power demands keep growing so much that the clean energy we're adding only covers the additional power demand, and fossil fuel use keeps growing. So, the argument against any action because we're so reliant on fossil fuels is just oil propaganda. The reality is that we need to transition much more quickly in all the ways that we consume energy to clean energy sources. But that transition will take massive investments. Many would say that should be from the huge companies who got rich off the easy polluting energy sources. And some companies have actually been doing a really good job. Big tech, Microsoft, Amazon, Google have all been huge investors in clean energy and carbon capture technology. Google aims to power its data center operations with carbon-free energy 24/7, which is no small feat. Usually companies buy renewable energy certificates to compensate for the electricity that they actually get from their coal-powered local grid. But Google's different. They're investing in real infrastructure changes in the region to make sure they're actually running on clean energy everywhere they operate. But here comes AI. Google's carbon emissions surged 13% last year. They're up almost 50% from 2019, primarily due to the massive energy consumption of data centers and artificial intelligence. And Microsoft, really the same story, a 31% increase in carbon emissions from its supply chain last year. The International Energy Agency expects data centers, which already consume 1% of the world's electricity, will consume 10 times as much by 2026. Now, these tech giants luckily haven't backed off of their pledges yet, so there's hope that these new problems are maybe in the right hands. And while AI is currently torching the planet, focused innovation and investment might actually accelerate the transition to clean energy.